Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Crow. Today I have a special book to share with you. It's called The Pigeon Has to Go to School. It's by one of my favorite authors. His name's Mo Willems, and I have some of his books behind me. The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog, Knuffle Bunny, I Will Take a Nap. I'm sure we'll read all of those throughout the year, but I thought this would be a good way to kick off this new school year. I have my friend Pigeon here with me. Pigeon in the first book really wanted to drive a bus. So listen to this. He says, "Let me drive the bus," because he was trying to get the reader to let him be a bus driver. The bus driver said no way, but Pigeon really wanted to. So today, Pigeon has to go to school. The time has come, Pigeon has to go to school, and he's not excited about it. So this is called The Pigeon Has to Go to School. The words and the pictures are by Mo Willems, so that means that Mo Willems wrote the book, he wrote the story, and he did all the illustrations or the pictures. One other thing I wanted to point out before I read the story, in the modules in Canvas, along with this video, I've also uploaded a September classroom with a bookshelf with all sorts of back to school books. So if you like them, you can just click the link and it should direct you to the YouTube page that has the book in a read aloud form for you to enjoy. So that's an option, just for some other stuff to look into if you really like to listen to stories. So those are there for you to enjoy. So this is called The Pigeon Has to Go to School. Wait, don't read that title. Sorry, Pigeon. I'm gonna say it again. The pigeon has to go to school. You have to. Too late. Rats. Why do I have to go to school? Because you have to learn, Pigeon. Silly. I already know everything. I don't know about that. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. Now think of a question in your head right now. What would you ask Pigeon? I'm gonna ask Pigeon, what is 10 times 10? I'm waiting. That means he doesn't know. Well, I know almost everything. Almost. Does school start in the morning? Sure does, because you know what I'm like in the morning. It's not pretty. Now let me tell you, boys and girls, morning is not my favorite time either. And I think my kids follow Pigeon. They have a hard time waking up also. To be a little chick again. A little itty bitty, not going to school, baby wavy pigeon. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really don't like it? What if... What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? I don't think that would happen, but... And all that stuff. What about the stuff? Oh, goodness, there's so much stuff to learn. There is a lot of stuff to learn in school. But you're gonna be amazed at what all of your brain absorbs and all of the things that you learn this year. But what if I learn too much? My head might pop off. Pigeon, your head's not gonna pop off. And I'm scared. I think that might be the real reason, boys and girls. I think Pigeon just might be a little bit scared to go to school. And you know what? That's okay. We're all a little bit scared to go to school. I'm even scared for my first day. I'm excited and scared at the same time, and that's okay. What will happen at school? So much unknown. That's why it's a little bit scary, but just wait, I think you're gonna love it. What if there's math? Why does the alphabet have so many letters? Reading can be hard, with one big I. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? Will finger paint stick to my feathers? That's a good question. What's up with those heavy backpacks? I mean, this is a fragile bird. The unknown stresses me out. Me too, Pigeon. There's a lot of unknowns with this year. This year looks a little bit different. All of you boys and girls are learning from home. You may come back into the classroom at some point, but there's just a lot of unknowns this year. So it stresses a lot of people out. You know what? There should be a place to practice those things, all the unknowns. Experts to help you and other birds to work and play with you in books and classrooms. I don't know, maybe a playground? Oh, you mean that is school? All right, well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? Uh-oh. Boys and girls, do you remember when I said in the very first Pigeon book, this pigeon really wanted to drive a bus? Well, what would make this little guy more happy than a big yellow school bus? He says, wowza, wowza, what? Check that out. Step aside, coming through. This pigeon has to go to school. He's got a new attitude. Now he sees that bus. And then here's Pigeon with all of his little friends. Mo Willems always has pictures at the end of the book on the back cover. And usually he has, this is a book about the pigeon, but since the pigeon was one of his first characters, he always incorporates the pigeon into his books. And my kids always love to find them. Okay, boys and girls, well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Like I said, if you go to that September virtual library classroom, it's sort of an extension of what I do here, and you can see lots of back to school books and hear lots of back to school books on YouTube. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.